Hello everyone, Mondevu here, back with the Long Dark. Finally, they released the freaking Cougar. That is the whole reason I'm doing this. I would not typically be doing this on a work day, just because I get up so dadgum early. But they dropped the freaking Cougar. And look at this background. I moved the mouse, sorry, but look at this. Man, they have dropped so much. I can't wait to get into this, you guys. Okay, so, some announcements real quick. I'll probably just do a quick, announcement segment and then just edit that into its own thing. But yeah, quick announcement segment. I have unfinished series on my channel I will get back to. These are Final Fantasy VI, Fossil Fuel, and I think there was another one. I don't remember what. I'll have to look at my channel. I do have videos left over from Path of Titans from previous updates that I have not yet finished editing. Those will come as well. But I've also been working on something in the background for almost 2 years now that has kept a lot of my attention. So that is another reason that I've been absent. But I said to myself, the moment the Cougar dropped in the Long Dark, if anyone has Discord, that's me. The moment the Cougar dropped in the Long Dark, that was going to be something that I jumped on. And unfortunately, the first time they dropped the Cougar, they took it back. It was out for 4 days, and nobody liked the way it worked. Well, most people didn't like the way it worked, so they took it back and reworked it. And on the one hand, I was like, I didn't even get to try it. But on the other hand, when I saw how it works now, not in person, but in their launch video, versus how it worked before, it's like, yeah, okay, no, this is a lot better. The Cougar still gets to be the big, deadly carnivore we want it to be without it just being a random entity that we can't fight back against. So, I get that. Anyway, how this is going to work, besides just me diving in, way back, I tried to cover a ton of stuff that I wanted to talk about in a list, but then I breezed through it and felt like I had nothing to talk about. So this time what I've done is I've made a list of things to talk about, but it's specifically going to be for when I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. I'll just go look at my list and go, oh, I haven't covered that one yet. So I don't feel like I'm cheating you guys out of the social aspect of this, because I know that's a big part of why people watch my stuff. I know with the Long Dark specifically, my friend that I make the series for likes to experience the game kind of vicariously through me, which is fine. No problems there. I actually find that rather endearing. So there's that. And there's another person that just really likes to watch me get into it too, who will eventually join me once she gets internet, and it's coming close. She's finally getting close to do it, to being able to do it. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, there's this. I will admit I have no experience with the Tales part of Tales from the Far Territory. I bought the pack so I could have all the cool stuff that was going to be put in the game, and also to support Hinterland. But I haven't actually dove into the Tales at all. I've explored some of the new stuff, and after the first time I tried to explore it with you guys, I realized I'm better off exploring new areas on my own first, because I was just getting way too frustrated, and I know that doesn't make the experience good for you guys. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just start completely new. We're going to go Voyager. We have to go Voyager, at the very least, because in Pilgrim mode, you can't get the Cougar. And I prefer Voyager anyway. You guys know this is typically my preferred playthrough. I do have a save file that I was working on. I have one save file that has been one of my best Long Dark runs ever, because I got the full animal set. And I know that was my goal when I first started the series, was to get the full animal set. I've got everything except for I think the hat and the rug, because I just had insane luck. Now with this one, that's going to be very different, because one of the things that they did was they revamped, I want to say respawned, that's not the correct word. They redid the animal wildlife spawns, so they're kind of more spread out across the map. You're not going to find everything in every map. You're going to find stuff kind of scattered all over, and that's going to be fun, because it means I get to hunt everything all over again. I've already had my success with what I knew, and now I get to try it anew. As much as I like some of the stuff in the Far Territory, I'm not as familiar with it, so we are going to stick with Lower Great Bear for this. Let's see. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is the ability to customize my base. You can customize the vast majority of the buildings in the game. If I remember correctly, in the video they launched, they said there's only there's less than 30 buildings that you cannot customize, and a lot of them make logical sense. Things like buildings that are just flat out broken, or My mind's drawing a blank, but like things like that. It's all logical stuff. Part of me wants to start in Pleasant Valley. I'm not as familiar with it in comparison to a lot of these other places, but it's got the biggest base, so it offers the most customization. But I also kind of want to do Coastal Highway again. However, we have started our series there multiple times, so I kind of don't want to do that as well. Although I can finally say the name of the stupid garage. It's Quonset. I heard them say it in the Hinterland video that was announcing all this, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Quonset Garage. I was reading it correctly. I can say it correctly. I feel less like an idiot, even though I've had this game for years. So it's a matter of Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, or Coastal Highway. And, you know, obviously I can walk to any of these. Mountain Town's not bad either. Mountain Town might actually be more likely to have the cougar. Because they prefer, like, rocky and heavily forested areas. But I would also like to actually stand a chance at starting a base. I started to get a little bit familiar with Blackrock because I have done some stuff on Wintermute. I just haven't finished episode 4. And whenever episode 5 drops, I want to run through the whole story just to kind of, you know, just to get the whole story. Because, I mean, I wasn't really in this for the story. I was like, oh, cool, winter survival. That's like post-apocalyptic without freaking supernatural elements. So I'm like, thank you. Yes, let's go. And I've been on board for this game ever since. But yeah, like, Blackrock's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I just don't know it very well, so I'm not going to go there. I think I'm going to do a classic for me and start at Mystery Lake, because when I first played this game, Mystery Lake was where I went. And even though Mystery Lake is a great starting point, the buildings were so stretched out and I didn't know where everything was, so it felt like I was more isolated than I actually was when I was new. So we're going to start in Mystery Lake. We're going to go with our usual. Oh, yes, I forgot I had these. I will take Snowwalker. And what is this one? For now on, you gain 10% more benefit from each. Yeah, okay. I'll take that one. One of these days, I will unlock more feats. One of these days, I will. Except for that one. I don't care about this one because I'm not going to touch anything supernatural. But, like, this doesn't really have much of the way of benefits anyway, because, like, look, I'm less fatigued at night, but more fatigued during the day. I'm more active during the day, so I'm fine. I don't need that one. Oh, who's texting me? I'm busy. Hang on. My headphone cord is My headphone cord. My cord is long enough I can reach my phone. Let me wiggle over here and get it. Am I being too loud? Oh, no. I was just sent something funny. Okay, I will have to check that out later. Humorously enough, it was sent to me by one of my bosses, which is one of the things on my list to talk about. But I'll try to circle back around to that. But yeah, I want this feat eventually. I'm well aware that this is probably going to be the hardest feat to get. Major props to those of you who got it in the 4 days that the cougar was out the first time. What is this one? Oh, I wonder if I can do this one regardless. Probably not. I might have to actually go through the tails bits to do that. This one. Okay. Oh, neat. Okay, so these two were new. These are 2 new feats. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look for those. Yes, we want the cougar. We want the cougar. Oh, geez. You know, I try to keep my seasons to roughly the same amount of episodes, but sometimes starting anew when we have tons of new stuff, let's just go ahead and call this what it is. Season 6. Oh, I'm excited for this. I am so excited. Even if I die, I will be excited because cougar! I have been wanting this thing for so long. Yeah, but skip I don't care about what Stephen King said. Oh, this is a place to start. Also, if I react a little differently, lately I have been playing The Long Dark with my Turtle Beach headset, which every other time until very recently, I have played this game either with the old PlayStation headset, but without the sound coming through it, or just with the sound strictly coming through my PC speakers. So if some of the in-game sounds are too loud, I apologize. I will do my best to fix that in post. But I won't know for sure until later. And I was so eager to get into this, I didn't really do a proper sound test. I just kind of sat on the menu, made sure all my stuff was working, and said, sound check, and was like, let's go, because I really want to do this. So, let's see. Whereabouts is this in Mystery Lake? I think, yeah, we're not too far from the, The cabin. There we go. I don't remember what the cabin's called. But this is going to get interesting. I'm really excited for this. I can already hear crows. Off in that direction someplace. I don't think I have scurvy turned on, but I also don't think that becomes something that is... Really? Who? Why? Oh, because I didn't look at the message. That's why. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know what my boss sent me. So, I have a new job. I know I've tried to talk about this a few times on my channel. Hey, for once I actually remembered that I talked about it. But I don't recall if I managed to upload the videos that I was trying to talk about it with first or not. But I have a new job. I work at a warehouse that deals with sheet music. So, we distribute to a lot of like schools and churches and things like that. So we work with a lot of music. Musical instruments as well, musical accessories. Sometimes the accessories are weird, like pencils, cups, and I'm just like, I understand they're music themed, but they're not necessarily music stuff. Oh, hey, there's a rabbit where the wolf normally is. I was wondering what the first weird wildlife thing I was going to see would be. I haven't actually checked our supplies. Oh, shoot, I got to relearn. Wait. Why is I not opening my inventory? Hold up. What happened? Oh, it's Q. Okay, I forgot it was Q. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so we started with a sewing kit, so that's good. Soda's questionable, but not awful. So we need all the tools. Oh, pardon me. Woof. Sorry, train of thought derailed because yawn. Because ADD. But yeah, deal with in a warehouse that deals with sheet music. I was originally going to try to keep it a little bit more anonymous than that. Simply because it's a very small industry. So I don't necessarily want to be like, hey, I work at this exact place. But it is a very small industry. So if I mention, too many hints about which of these particular warehouses I deal with, it might be a little bit too easy to, accidentally dox myself. So let's not do that. But I can talk about other things about the job, like the fact that I see tons and tons and tons of song titles every single day. Every single day. And I work in receiving specifically. So stuff comes in, I make sure it's all correct, and get it sent out to the shelves so it can be put away, sorted, and then later on picked and shipped by customers. Well, picked and shipped for customers, not by customers. That would be weird. But yeah, that's essentially what I do. Okay, if we come in here, I should be able to see. We should be able to see right away. Boy, I forgot how pretty this game is. Like, sometimes it's just a really good view. You wouldn't think this many shades of white would exist. But it's just a pretty game. I've always liked the way this game looks. It's proof that high-end, ultra realistic graphics are not everything. It's proof that you don't need to have super realistic graphics. I wouldn't want this with super realistic graphics. Like, this is great. It's heavily stylized, and that's all it needs to be. I will die on the hill that graphics are secondary in video games. Alrighty, let's see. Can I do the thing? Or not? Nope, not yet. Okay, so I know that one of the first things I need to do is find or unlock woodworking tools somehow. And then once I have that... Oh, whoa, there is the button. Look at all the things that I can move. Look at all the things that I can move. I can move everything in here. Except for, like, the most obvious stuff. Like, I can't move this big thing. But everything with the blue outline, anything I can hover over... Oh, yeah, I can move that. Oh, yeah. I can move the first aid kit. I can move the workbench. Now, they did something really smart with the workbenches. Because I watched their full video for here's what we added. And you can move a workbench from one place to another. But you have to dismantle where it is first. So this way you can't, make the game easy. Although I know at least one person, because even Hinterland knows gamers, is going to take all the workbenches in the game and put them in one place. Like, I don't know who's going to do it, but somebody's going to do it. It will not be me. I don't yet know what item I am going to do that with. One of my friends actually asked me, hey, what item are you going to hoard? And at first I misunderstood what she meant, because I was like, freaking meat, because we can finally make it last now, which I'll get into that in a second. But we know when she mentioned in the video, you can see someone just stacked like a whole bunch of TVs in one building. Ooh, here we go. Here's proof that we are in an area where the cougar can spawn. I'm happy with this. Okay, good. Mystery Lake was a good place to start. Anyway, point is, I could take like all the fish in the world and put them in one building if I wanted to, or like all the curtains or all the rugs. I can just do that. It's amazing. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do. Let's see. Can I clear junk? Yeah. You know what's cool about clear junk? There's just, like, that's my Discord. Like, if I can't interact with it, it's just no longer on the floor. It's amazing. Oh, and so, I might have done a thing. So, we all know there's normally a body in this corner. Apparently, he was considered junk. I should have come up here first before I tested this out, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm fine with this. Oh, do we have a bedroll already? Oh, wrong button. Do we have a bedroll already? We actually do not have a bedroll already. So I'll take this one. Ooh. We'll need to repair it. I think this will be the first playthrough where I've actually needed to repair a freaking bedroll. Okay, let's go ahead and start raiding. Is there any? Yeah, there's no more junk to remove. So, like, I can just... Oh, I can't do anything with it yet. But I know once I get the woodworking tools, I'll be able to, like, move it and stuff. But I do need the woodworking tools. Dang, we got a late start. Look at that. Weird. We don't normally start at this hour. Huh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get some things sorted right away. I didn't even check to see the quality of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to raiding so that we can last the night. Clothing. Yep, I'll wear that. Between that one and this one, we're going to wear these. Ooh, dang. Okay. So, do something a little risky here. I'm going to harvest my shoes that I'm currently wearing. And now that it is dark, I will probably not be able to repair the shoes that I want to wear, but I'm going to try. Please? Give me the shoes. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about walking outside barefoot. That would be bad. Although some people have done that. Some people will legitimately play this game, drop all their clothes just so they don't have to carry the weight, and then just run through the world. And I'm like, y'all are bold. I'm not going to do that. I will not be that person. Okay, painkillers are good. What else? The book, I'm starting to struggle to see. Let's go ahead and raid these things. Oh, okay, cool. Clothing is always good, especially early game. Did I raid this? I did. I have nothing over here or over there. Only got some things under. That's... Ooh, broth. Broth is good. I'm going to go set this outside. Is there anything else here? No. It's just a shelf. Alright, we're going to set the broth outside. Because outside the broth will last longer, because it's a refrigerator out here. Drop that. Oh, those are weather-changing crows. Okay. We're going to have to really watch it. I did not expect to start this so close to nighttime. That's unusual. I'll worry about reading the newsletter later. Right now I want to raid as much as I can while I still can. Old milk flour, we'll put that outside in a bit. Is there anything under here that I can get? Ooh, potato sack? Potatoes. Oh, some of these are actually still in decent condition. Dang. Okay, that's just that stuff. I'm running out of light. I don't care about the... Ooh, hey. Storm lanterns are always good. Yes, cooking pot. Let's go. See, interesting because the loot tables have been about what they would be for a while now, since the last time they messed with any of the tables. It's just the wildlife that is the big change, besides, you know, being able to decorate your base and whatnot. I can't wait to make this place an actual safe house. Okay, cooking oil. Ooh, there's a whetstone. That'll be great if I can ever find a hunting knife. I don't care about the recycled cans. We still can't do much with the recycled cans. I want to be able to break those down for scrap metal. That should be a thing. That should absolutely be a thing. That's just a stack of papers. There's only so many stacks of papers that I'm actually going to, like, fight with. Oh, hey, bandage. That's good. Okay. That's good. I'll grab these. Raid this. We'll raid the, that thing. Another sewing kit. Oh, hey, a new chocolate bar. That's good. Alright, cool. So that takes care of that. And we got all this. I think that's everything in here that we can flat out raid right now. Except for these. Salt is going to be extremely important. I will always keep salt from now on, because one of the things that they added was the ability to create a bin of some sort. And with that bin, you can put in meat and salt and have your meat last. You no longer have to stick it outside and watch it mold, because that doesn't happen in real life. Not when it's winter. So this will be good. I am excited to be able to have the salt. Oh, yes! I found some film! Heck yeah. Okay, so film is going to be fun because it'll allow me to take pictures in the game. Because it's a Polaroid. You don't need, like, electronics or anything for that to work. Just snap and shake and there you go. So that's going to be fun. It serves no, like, survival purpose. It's purely aesthetic, so I can decorate my base. I'm excited for that. Okay, let's see. I have nothing in the way of water. Let's go ahead and take the early risks now, because if I die this early, it's not that big of a loss. Okay. We'll drink this one. There we go. I just don't want to wake up super duper thirsty. Alright. It is already way dark. Oh. Cool, I can use this to find my way around. People are going to exploit the heck out of that. Oh, it saves. Oh, neat. Every time you go to edit, it saves. Oh, that's cool. It might only save your base, but that's still cool that it saves. Alright, I'm actually going to pop back out the back way and drop all my food that I want to save back here. Oh, itchy. Okay. I'm going to re-pick up my broth, and we're just going to pile it over here. Okay. So, drop, drop you. We're going to drop all of these potatoes, and I will come back for them. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Oh, this game is so pretty. It really is a pretty game. Alright, since I can see better out here than I can in there, because that makes sense, I'm going to take advantage and grab just a few things here. I really do miss the old exploit of being able to, like, sew my clothing at night, but that's okay. I understand why they patched that out. Alright, so down there used to be a whole bunch of wolves. There's no telling what is down there now. What the? Okay, weird ringing. Weird. Some very weird ringing. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to go scuttle in this direction for now. Yeah, there's like weird faint background music. I think that's what that ringing is. I guess because I'm not normally out at night. Or at least not when there's stars. Because I'm normally like, no, I'm good. Oh, okay, cool. There's a deer over there. That's like a buck, too. That's always good. Oh, it's nice being able to walk through here and not have to fear wolves. I like that a lot, actually. I don't have to be like, ugh. I can't be out here too long though, the wind's picking up. I will raid just this fishing house, and then we'll turn back and see about getting on with the next day. Woo! That wind is picking up. You know, it's funny. I'm playing this game in December. It's already cold. And here I am playing a game where you're cold. Oh, man. That's okay. 'Tis okay. Alright, let's go ahead and tuck in here real quick. Ooh. Oh, yes, hatchet. This was an excellent choice. Okay, good. Very good. I'm happy with all of those decisions. Oh, this. I don't need the spray paint. I never use the spray paint. I know what it's for, but I've never used it. Oh, hey, sweet. Free water. And new dog food. That's good. I will take the charcoal, because eventually we will want maps. I'll take those for now. Yeah, we're not going to bother trying to sketch anything. Okay, we're just going to head back to base now. But yeah, new job. So, handle sheet music. I see a lot of song titles. A lot. So those of you who know me well know that I don't know why that one's a hard one to say. It's not like it's particular. Oh, that's why we're having the word music. I'm immediately going into an Aurora. On night 1? Holy cow. Why? I thought I recognized that little tingle. Okay, cool. Okay, so we might actually get introduced to the trader early on then. Yeah, I know. I'm almost back at base. I'm not worried about that. So, with this update, they added a trader. He's only available to those who have the Far Territories DLC. But he'll contact you on nights within Aurora, and you can speak with him over the radios that you see around. And, you know, kind of earn some trust with him and do jobs for him and trade with him. He never comes on land. But, like, it's like, oh, cool. And the best thing about it is, it's not just, oh, let's make this game easy. It's, like, he can legitimately trade stuff with you that you cannot get anywhere on Great Bear Island. It's really cool. I want to be able to see, so here we go. I like this cheat. Oh, I'm going to exploit the heck out of this. Oh, this just makes finding my way around so much easier. Hello, Jelly Bean. Hello, Beanie. Oh, I'm not warming up at all. That's not a good thing. That is so very not a good thing. All right. That's because I don't have hardly anything on. Oh, I'm walking around in long johns. Dang, no wonder I'm cold. I don't even have pants. Okay, we have started this game with the quest for pants. Okay, let's start a fire. Because it suddenly became very necessary to do so. I was not anticipating that. I was fully expecting that we would at least be warm inside the building, but that is not the case.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Everybody's favorite game. We know this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Since I just had a whole bunch of fuel, right now I am going to add a lot of it. Because what I would like to do right now is just get warm. Yeah, we'll add another. Alright, cool. Coolsies. Alright, hopefully. I've never tried sleeping with the fire just like in there before, so let's see if we can make this work. Oh yeah, I warmed right up. Oh, I forgot about the Aurora. That's okay.